All right, let's go ahead and go on to our next topic here. We got this is yours, Rocks.
Ooh, okay.
Nintendo
The
Switch.
Switch 2
Now,
reveal.
should I even attempt to play this trailer?
You know what? You know what? How about this? How about we? Yeah, you know what? Let's give it a shot. I mean, why not? I mean, people will get the
Let's
gist
get
of
to
it.
the play. Let me go ahead and make sure the stuff's dropped on this one too.
Worst case scenario, when we do the recap videos, me and Phil can just edit in the trailer, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried.
All right. We'll try this here. Give me a moment.
Ba, ba, ba.
Oh, whoops. Hang on. There we go. Y'all see that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Oh, and by the way, full disclosure, I've had this computer since 2016.
Bro, my laptop.
Look, I use it for work. I have upgraded the memory and the hard drive once. I think it's got like 16 gigs on it or something like that. It's like 1 gig of storage space, but it's that's an old HP, bro.
Bro, I'm on a MacBook right now, and this MacBook is so old I can't even install updates on it anymore.
Oh wow.
Okay.
All right, fellas, here we go.
Retro vibes.
Oh, dude. So there's a few things I want to say about this. I'm disappointed in the name, how they went with Nintendo Switch 2 instead of the Super Nintendo Switch.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
That's what I would have gone with. The Super Nintendo Switch. Okay, but other than that, I have been looking forward to this for a long time because I am a big Nintendo guy. I've got 3 Switches in my house. I got one for me, one for each of my kids. So I got 3 Switches in this house.
Oh wow,
we're a big Nintendo family here. Okay,
yeah.
My kids love their Mario games. I have been my biggest disappointment with the Switch lately, within these last few years, is there have been so many third-party games that have just ran like shit on it. Okay, just have ran absolutely garbage on it, and I'm really hoping that this product, this upgrade, fixes that, because from what I am hearing, this thing is going to be 100% backwards compatible. You're going to be able to shove your cartridges in there from your old Switch, and it should work perfectly. So when I look at games like the Arkham trilogy that came out on the Switch and ran like absolute ass, this should correct that. Because from what I understand, the power that this is supposed to have is going to be somewhere around, from what I understand, a base PS4. Okay. So a base PS4 in the palm of your hands, that's pretty incredible, if you ask me.
Oh, you're talking about as far as like power and performance?
Power and performance, yes.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? And the Switch, the original Switch, was not able to keep up. It has struggled. It's been a long time now. They needed this upgrade 5 years ago, if you ask me. You know what I mean? Right. But I'm digging the direction that they're going. They're not making the same mistakes of the past, where they are trying to completely remarket this thing as something completely different. They know what it is. They're sticking with the very similar branding as the original. But here's what I really dig is that it looks like a premium product. To me, when I see that sleek black, the larger screen, I'm hoping that's an OLED screen, just like the most recent Switch that they had. But I'm hoping that, like, to me, that looks like a premium product. That is something that, it doesn't, like, yes, kids will want to play it, but that is going to appeal to me. That's going to appeal to like the 30-year-old adult. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm really looking forward to this. I'm really looking forward to them taking advantage of the hardware, taking advantage of the raw power. I want to see Nintendo games perform. If we could get Super Mario and we could get that cast of characters that Nintendo has the IP for into that next level of gaming that the PS4 power can provide. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could always tell, like, even like, I don't know if you've played any of the recent Pokemon games. I'm not a big Pokemon guy, but my kids love it. So eventually, I play it with them, right? I played that Pokemon. It was like a remake of Pokemon Yellow from the Game Boy era. Okay. But, they're still very much in that early 2D. It's still, everything's still very 2D. Like, it's not like these open world experiences that you're getting with PlayStation and these incredible graphics that you're getting with that. Nintendo knows their strengths. You know what I mean? I mean, look at 2D Mario has been one of the biggest things for them still. Like, what was that recent Mario game, Mario Wonder? That's basically a 2D Mario game. You know what I'm saying? Right, and so they know their strengths. They stick to that. But I'm really looking forward to what they are capable of doing with their IPs with this level of power. It's something that, like I said, I wanted this 5 years ago. So to finally see it here, I'm very much excited. I definitely plan on getting one. I just hope that the price is a fair price. One of the biggest issues I took recently with gaming was that PS5 Pro and that price that they threw out there. Like, I'm sorry, that was absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely, because I could just spend a few hundred dollars more and get myself a PC at that point. But I'm thinking if they launch this and they keep it within the $450 price range, Canadian, let me throw that out there, $450 Canadian, I'll be all over it. I'll pick one up for me. I'll pick one up for my kids.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? You guys Nintendo fans? You guys into any of the gaming stuff?
Not really. I play them. I got the Wii, the very first Wii. Actually, my wife does. We play it every now and again from time to time. My daughter, we got her a Switch. So
I was a big gamer for a long time, but I'd say around right after PS4, I kind of started to check out a little bit. Not necessarily for any reason other than life got in the way. But, it's like YouTube, family, all that stuff. Like, I just didn't have time for it anymore. But I've always been a big Nintendo fan. Like, obviously, I grew up on the original Nintendo and Super Nintendo. So, I always appreciate what they do and how they, like you said, they know who they are and they kind of stick with that. I like that about them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mario games are still fun to me, even to this day.
Yeah, I still love, like, one of my things I enjoy most is playing Mario Kart with my kids, bro.
Yes,
just having that experience with my 5-year-olds is so much fun.
Yeah, it's great.
I gotta let them win, obviously. But.
I'll do the same thing once my kids get to an age where they can play video games. I'll probably do the same exact thing. So I assume like once they get a little bit older, that's when I'll get back into gaming. Because
that's exactly what happened to me, bro. Like, I have no time when it comes to like during the week and with my job and doing the YouTube stuff. I got no time. The only time I get to play is when I'm with my kids, man.
Yes,
exactly. I love it.
Exactly. Yes.
Got a question from Hollywood Will Burns. Said, "Do you guys have a favorite superhero video game?"
Ooh, I do. Yeah. I do. I'm going to show it off real quick. It is right here. This is my favorite superhero video game. And we are yet to get a Wolverine game as good as this. I'm looking forward to the PS5 game that's coming out soon.
Whatever comes out.
But this is my crown jewel right here.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oddly enough, I don't. I'm superhero movies, but I don't. I mean, I got Arkham Knight.
Mm-hmm.
I got that. But
the Arkham games are great.
Yeah, the Arkham games are great, but I mean, I don't. Right? Yeah, I don't. I don't play a lot of superhero games. I play a lot of like first person stuff. So shooter games or Resident Evil games, like the problem solving games. I play a lot of those. I tend to play a lot of those games. So.
See, like I'm like I said, I'm very much a product of the '90s and the early 2000s. Like one of my favorite superhero games till this day would be Spider-Man 2 on the PS2.
I remember.
I still don't think that any Spider-Man game has done swinging mechanics as well as that game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did like the Spider-Man on PS4, the first one. I didn't play the second one, but
the second one's really good too. I did me and my kids had so much fun with that one. It's just they made it they did really take advantage of the PS5 because everything's so quick. Yeah. But the issue I have with it is like the focus is supposed to be in a Spider-Man game, you're web swinging. Yeah. When they introduced the element of the web glide, it really could take over how you traverse the world. Yeah. You'll spend the majority of your time gliding more than swinging. That's the one thing I noticed.
Okay. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I didn't get around to playing the second one for whatever reason, but the first one I spent hours upon hours on. So that was definitely and it would probably be that or Arkham Asylum. I would say the first Batman game. I like all of them, but Asylum is always going to stick with me because that was the first one. So it's like I don't know that game just blew me away the first time I played it.
Did you play that one on PS3 or Xbox?
I'm gonna say PS3.
PS3.
Yeah, I'm more of a PlayStation guy than an Xbox guy, so I have both, but I usually played most things on PlayStation. So.
I've had every PlayStation, but during the PS3 generation, I had jumped over to Xbox 360.
Gotcha.
That was the only generation I had switched, and then right after that, I went back to PlayStation with PS4 or PS5. Yeah,
I got an Xbox 360 to hold me over until I got a PlayStation one time. it was just like a placeholder, and then I was like, okay, now I can get a PlayStation. Nice. But that's the only reason I ever had Xboxes early. It was just kind of filling the gaps. But not that Xbox is bad or anything, but I'm always more of a PlayStation guy. So
okay. But anyways, guys, that's just that was just my little spiel on the Nintendo Switch 2. I'm really looking forward to it, and I just wanted to get my thoughts out there. That's all.